Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the Dynamic Engineers. So today I am here with one another lecture about concrete cover, as I have previously explained two different types of concrete lecture. One is about the importance of concrete cover and another one is types of concrete cover. So today here in this lecture we will be talking about reasons for different values of concrete cover. As we all know that we use different values of concrete cover depending upon the RCC member type. Like here you can see that footing with lean we are using 50 mm, footing without lean we are using 75 mm, RCC column and exposed beam 50 mm, liquid retaining structures 40 mm and slab 25 mm. So what is the reason for all these different values? As previously I have explained the importance of concrete cover. So here, what is the importance of concrete cover when we use footing with lean and we use 50 mm concrete cover? The first importance that here was the thermal insulation. The second importance was bond stress, and the third and last one was the corrosion resistance. So here you can see that footing with lean. So you may know about the lean concrete, that before the layout, before the line of footing steel, we use lean here, lean concrete for a clear surface and for smooth surface. So if you have used lean concrete before the line of footing steel, you will have to use 50 mm of concrete cover. The reason is here in footing we mainly focus on the corrosion resistance, okay? And footing, the corrosion resistance is the main focus of concrete cover. In footing there is a possibility that water may be present near the footing. So to stop that water, to intact the steel rebars, we used a 50 mm concrete in that footing. But if you have not used lean concrete, then you will have to use 75 mm concrete, which is equal to 3 inches. And the reason is very clear, that we have not used any concrete before the line of the reinforcement. So you will have to provide a thick concrete than normal concrete. RCC column and exposed beams. So here let me talk about the exposed beam. What does exposed means? Exposed beams are all those beams which are exposed to chemical attacks, to weather conditions. Like if we talk about the outer beams of a building, that is actually an exposed beam. So that beam is exposed to rain, okay, and that rain may contain any type of chemical, especially in industrial areas or in cities. In that case we will be using 50 mm, which is maximum, okay? This 50 mm is not a small value for any concrete beam. So that the reason is to stop the weather condition, okay? Liquid retaining structures, and liquid retaining structure we use 40 mm. Liquid normally for water retaining structures we use 40 mm, and the reason is water may not go inside the concrete and it may not affect the steel rebars, okay? The corrosion resistance is the main thing which is needed here. And slabs we use 25 mm. The reason is very much clear, that slabs are not exposed to heat normally, and slabs are not exposed to weather conditions and not exposed to any sort of water normally. So that is the reason that we use a small value of concrete cover for slabs. So there are different values, and the reasons I have explained for these different values is we will have to stop the corrosion, we will have to stop the thermal insulation, and we will have to stop the bond stress failure, okay? So bond stress failure is not something that is explained here. We can explain and we can talk about it in any other video where I will be explaining about bond stress. So be with us, and I'm sure you have learned something from this video, that what is the reason for different values of concrete cover. Thank you.